Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, March 15th.
This was a very dangerous bike week in Flagler County.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley tells WNZF the end of Bike Week led to 1,062 calls for service, 200 traffic stops, and 35 crashes.
Sadly, we had a few serious injuries and fatalities on our roads. This weekend, deputies also arrested a man for using a knife to slash a truck driver in a road rage incident.
The road rage incident occurred on I-95 near Matanzas Woods Parkway. Michael Marsh was arrested on charges of aggravated battery, causing bodily harm, and resisting an officer without violence. He's being held on a more than $100,000 bond. Staley highlighted another high-profile incident that led to the arrest of Timothy Hunt of Ormond Beach following a 911 call.
Our trained 911 operators used technology to locate the caller and send deputies when no one was talking on the phone, but 911 dispatchers could hear an obvious argument in the background. Deputies located the individual and ultimately arrested him for battery on a person over age 65, which is a felony, and disorderly intoxication, along with resisting an officer without violence when he did not comply with deputies' commands.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. Residents in Flagler Beach will be celebrating St. Patrick's Day a day early.
Thursday on March 16th, ahead of St. Patrick's Day, there will be a Finnegan's Wake and golf cart procession in Flagler Beach. Jamie Bordeaux is the owner of the Beachfront Grill in Flagler Beach with all the fun details.
We have a golf cart procession, sort of a funeral procession, down to Beachfront Grill at 4 o'clock. We'll have some bagpipers here on Thursday. We'll also have Irish music and Irish fare, corned beef and cabbage and everything that we have normally on Friday as well. We decided every good holiday has an eve, and this would be like St. Patrick's Day Eve. We'll have the wake on Thursday and the Holy Day on Friday.
If you want to join in the fun of the golf cart procession, Bordeaux says show up at 3:45 p.m. at Tortuga's Restaurant. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
With the Josh Cruz Writing Project, the Flagler Education Foundation aims to promote creative writing in Flagler County schools.
Foundation Executive Director Teresa Rizzo tells us about the Josh Cruz Writing Project.
The project is actually a creative writing club that is in every school. It was originally just started in the elementary schools and then expanded to the middle and high schools. But it's such a great opportunity for students to write creatively after school at a club, and the Ed Foundation supports the sponsor, pays for the sponsor to be able to do that after school. We raise money at an event to help publish the book.
Rizzo says there hasn't been a strong focus on creative writing, but the new state standards addresses that.
It's just so exciting. And most kids who are writers, it's a different kind of kid, right? They may not be on the sports field. They may not be on the stage. They're a more quieter personality, but when they write and they put their thoughts on paper, it's just amazing what they produce. We actually are doing a book launch on April 11th of those students' published writings, and I think you might be able to hear some of them on the radio as well.
Some of the students' entries will be heard on WNZF. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
What do people think of the InvisiCook high technology?
InvisiCook CEO Curtis Celebo said that with an older demographic in Flagler County, people are skeptical.
It's funny, we have older generation customers that come into the shop here in our factory here in Bunnell, and they say, listen, we've read about you. We want to see this witchcraft. So we show it to them, and they just still can't believe it. And, of course, they put it into their home, and they love it.
Celebo said that once people learn how to use InvisiCook, which is installed under the kitchen counter, it's the re-education that makes people want it. You can listen to the Business Report on WNZF Saturday mornings at 10 and anytime on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, who else wants InvisiCook? Curtis Celebo's got a call from the WNZF newsroom. I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll. Watch the Flagler's Morning News video posted every weekday morning and stay informed in Flagler County. Facebook.com/newsradio WNZF.